with a homer in his last game. Swings through that one. Way outside, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. A changeup, and he works in a sinker. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena.
Number 3, Jeremy Pena.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
3.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Alvarez went deep in his most recent game. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Pena gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. On the ground. Tags the runner. And 2. What a play.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Astros are down quietly. down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Moises Ballesteros. Ballesteros bats left, throws right, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year.
Hey!
Ballesteros launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting sixth.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the 0-1.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in
That's
the
the
zone
ball.
because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes a 2-2. That one
Whoa,
missing
in.
inside. And ball
That's
four,
ball 4.
two aboard.
Thank you, mate.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Late swing, foul to the left. And he hits a ground ball
Foul ball.
right side and foul ball. Got him swinging for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
That's in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Frazier in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a pop-up.
We got a ground rule double.
And that's an automatic
2
double.
bases.
As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
At the plate,
Hey!
Bryce Teodosio. Two on, 2 outs. Strike
Hey!
2. And that one upstairs, ball one. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Down to the bottom of the second. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that skips in the dirt.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Nope.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting fifth.
2 down, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Ball.
Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Can't glove it cleanly.
Batting seventh. Catcher. Diamond. Yeah.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Paredes around second, headed for third.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 down, and now here is Jake Myers. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. That one
Ball
close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
That's outside.
Two outs, 2 in scored position at bottom half of inning number 2. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
That's a really good take.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Paredes, the runner at third. Diaz over at second. Myers on at first with 2 down. And he can't make the play. The underhand flip.
He's out.
After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Late on that fastball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That's too low.
Damn.
And that's ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, safe, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding 3rd, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Oh, that's inside.
1 out and a runner at 2nd here in the last half of the 3rd.
That's ball 2.
That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
And ball
No,
4
ball
to
4.
the board.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Runner around 3rd. He scores, and the Astros tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Single to right in his first trip. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this
That's
inning.
a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one found hard the other way. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Rips that one to right. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up and in, and it's 3-2. So Walker puts runners at first and second.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Well, fresh off a stellar game. Let's see if he can keep it going today, Boog. Hitless so far at the dish, but it's still early.
In the air, right field. Teodosio under it, and that will end the inning. 3 runs. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Angels.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball one.
That one
That's
misses. Ball two. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And it's even up.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Shanuel in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Third baseman.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Swings and misses. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That smash towards center. 2 away down.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Adam Frazier.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Ball 1.
In the air, left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run's in. Here comes the runner. Relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're midway in the 4th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. First
Off the
pitch
plate, ball
misses.
1.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Hey! Ball 1.
That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he walked him
Ball
on 4
4.
pitches.
Take it, baby.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses.
out.
That's 5 straight. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Varsho in the box again, takes a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ball 2.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Angel de los Santos.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Strike 2. De los Santos, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. Walker flips it and safe at first. A bunt single.
Up next for the Angels.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Here's Trout. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. And we're all square. It's 5-5.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Outside.
Just missed. Swings through him for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Moises Ballesteros.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one way inside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. Going back on this one. And that is a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Almost got him. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. All even at 5 apiece. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Bachman, ready to make his season debut. And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a quick out, number 1.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And a slider misses down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now, Yainer Diaz.
Nope. Outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
What a stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tatsuya
45.
Imai. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That's in there. That is strike two. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Bennett Sousa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Okert also throwing. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. So digging in, Nolan Shanuel. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beams.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Bounced out to short. The throw to first, and that'll do it. Angels held in check. Back here in Houston. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers. That's to third. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Pena in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball two.
Now
Ball
one
three.
missed. Yordan Alvarez waiting to hit for Houston. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And he walked
Ball
him.
four.
And
Take your
after
base.
that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Rudder takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take it. Advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That's a ball.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Chopper to second, and that one handled. Play made, that ends the inning. One left for Houston. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. Strike two. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And he lays down a bunt. Has to barehand it. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Runner on the go. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Ball one.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Neto swings through it for strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings over the top of that one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Nope.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. That one ripped left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Trout hustles it back in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ball.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And ball 4,
nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker.
Well,
Nope,
a mistake
that's a
right
ball.
here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
This is
Ball, that's
again
outside.
5 in a row.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Flips the corner, and it's 2-1. Walker wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 3-0. Outside
Ball four, that's out.
ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman,
Ball
Ball
1,
one.
no strikes.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter,
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. Bases juiced, no outs. To short, could be 2. Over to Frazier. They get the out, but the run scores and the Twin killer.
it's always great when you can add a run. But in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Diaz
Ball 1.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Ball 2.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's off the
Ball
mark.
3.
Ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Lou. The last one wasn't even close.
Here comes the manager. Robert Stevenson will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
That's a
right
ball.
where it is.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown,
Ball, that's
good
off the
pitches,
plate.
but even better takes.
That hits the corner. Myers thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Varsho at third. Diaz at first. 2 out of the inning. And fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Two on, 2 outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. This to third. Peraza whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Soler leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Oker getting cranked up as
Yep,
well.
that ball went out.
Outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first
He's
is
out.
in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Low at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Ball.
Hard hit, right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Ball.
Stevenson, a 6'3" righty. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
Ball. That's down.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside low, and the count's full. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slinging it to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez.
The splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round trip.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. The 1-0. In the dirt. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Payoff pitch. So a walk. Puts runners at first and second.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now the Angels Taylor Saucedo taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ground ball right side. Frazier on to first in time. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. And now the first baseman, Nolan. Shotwell, 1 for 3. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Strike 2. Hader, multi-time all-star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Ground ball left side. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the Angels pinch runner, Gustavo Campero, getting some more speed on the bases. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The tying run at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's ball 2.
The Stros trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Adam Frazier.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just missed.
Down.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through that. Outside.
That pitch is out.
3-2 now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Angels with only one out left. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Vaughn Grissom.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Man at second. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm on a shot from Robbie, she been all of my business 7-8.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go.